This is my first time ever experiencing going into beehives, let alone wearing a bee suit. Okay.
So this is a data from last year. I'm just gonna.
Okay, they didn't survive.
Take it apart. Let's see, this is just the bleed glue. See how sticky that is?
Oh yeah, and you said that's from the sap from the trees?
Sap from pine trees.
Wow, to seal it up and protect it over the winter.
It's water and
I see some bees, or is that just...
There might be a few in there. There's probably some ants or flies.
Oh yeah, I see some ants. Now they would protect from the ants, right?
The ants usually don't bother the bees that much.
Okay.
I used to have a lot of them, and I just got to the point where I just didn't bother with it anymore, and never seemed to be a problem.
Okay.
This one's full of honey.
Wow. Oh yeah, you can see where some of them didn't survive. And how heavy is that? You said it's full of honey.
That's actually, I can tell by the weight.
Can that be harvest or is that something?
Yeah, I can actually harvest it or just give it back to the bees and they'll use it.
So you could save that for them for like the winter time or something.
Yeah, or like I said, I might extract LC.
Yeah, so they're so a mouse kind of made a nest.
Yep. In winter, I got it in there.
So it was basically eating the honey all throughout the season.
Yep. Just a little mouse like honey. It's a honey mouse.
A honey mouse. Oh yeah, look at all the... So you think, oh, that's completely empty, but it has comb, so it's just licking out the honey. And then over here, unfortunately, these are the bees that didn't make it.
No. Thank you.
So this is a brand new hive. Oh, look at them. You have five
frames.
5 frames in there. Do you have the queen in a...
Nope, she'd be in there floating around.
She's by herself?
Yep.
I wonder if I can find her really quick.
We will, actually when you pull them out,
once you pull it out. I'll see if I can figure it out. I'll look for the big one.
Calm down, girls. It's just a little water.
Oh. Wow, you can hear them get like louder and louder. And what happens to the boys?
Well, okay. I'll show you which is which. You see?
Oh, now I hear them getting louder. This looks like they were working on it a little.
Yeah, when I just took some stuff out of another hive just to give them some space in case they needed it. Okay, so you have worker bees and you got nursery bees.
Okay.
Nursery bees would be on. Okay, these are all pretty much female.
Okay.
Let's see any drones. So the drone is a male bee. And all they do is eat and mate with the queen.
I see some have a little bit of a...
See all that color there?
Black and white color. Some of them have more of a yellow-orange color.
Yeah, you get a mixed breed of bees at this point. You notice all that color in there? That's pollen.
Oh, okay.
All different colors, different flowers and...
Oh, wow. Yeah, dark, yellow. It's almost like a rainbow of yellows and
you see
tans.
Blues and tans. I mean, just...
Right.
Okay, let's see. A little bit in there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now, some of that is actually called bee bread.
Bee bread.
Which is basically pollen, but they mix and see that's different, a little different looking.
Mm-hmm.
So they mix in honey with it.
Wow, I've never heard of bee bread. That's fascinating. I don't see any queen yet.
You can see actually right here. That's actually that looks like a queen actually.
Oh yeah. She has a little bit of a bigger body, and she
actually it looks small for a queen now.
Could it be like one of the princesses?
Unless another queen came in.
Her body seems a little bit longer, a little bit smoother,
but
not as fuzzy.
But now she should be a lot bigger.
Yeah, you think she's new, like newly hatched?
Well, it should have been hatched for a while ago. But that's definitely looks like a queen. And yeah, actually, there might be 2 queens in here.
So then you could separate. You could take the one out.
Yeah, if I don't want the one will kill all the way.
Right, exactly.
And I've actually had that while I was sitting there looking through the things, and like I seen a queen. I flipped it over and I seen a queen. And like, wait a minute. I looked back around, like hey, there's 2 queens here.
Wow.
So I grabbed it real quick.
How soon would you have to separate her to protect her?
It's quick. For the hive is.
Oh, it's telling. So that one bee fanning up.
You said that you'll see that one.
It's telling the other bees where they are, where we got moved to.
Let's go through this one here, and then we'll see if we can steal some more bees for help this one out.
Letting off some pheromones. So it's just standing there the whole time. Now we have the big box.
Here they are. I'm just going to work from the back side since as they're coming in, the next thing you'll know, you have this 30,000 bees out there.
Oh,
like, hey,
okay. Then
I'll
come to your side then. Okay.
This is when you work on it, you want to be up to the side.
Okay, away from the entrance. Wow, that is so cool. So.
There, shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
That's a drone. See how fat they are? They have the big eyes.
Oh yeah, big eyes.
They have no stinger.
Fat. No stinger. Fatter.
So the only ones that got the stinger is the female bee and the queen.
And the drone seeks out a new location, or
in the fall, the worker bees or the female bees will actually drag them out and throw them out.
Oh, so the boys had to fend for themselves.
Well, yeah, because what happens, males, all they do is eat.
You hear that, boys?
Hey, we're not going to eat off our food. We work for it, so.
You hear that, boys? All they do is eat.
Eat and mate with the queen.
Oh. Now I can see why the ladies are mad. Wow. Now, that's all honeycomb. Now that's the edible part. I could pinch that right off and chew it, almost like a waxy.
There might be some honey. Yeah.
Oh, there is some honey in it. Yeah.
Sometimes there's eggs in there. This one's only broken down. A little smaller.
And you're separating them why?
Well, they got that queen cell. If I leave that, then they it's gonna swarm, and then
it creates a new hive. Okay.
So this kind of keeps them in my yard. Well,
so this is how you create more hives, and just looking out for those cells and separating them quick enough. How often do you come out here?
I used to come out once a week. I haven't really been really bad about it this year. I just had some other things.
So it looks like I see a few drones, but where are the cells for
find any doing a dance cell?
Where are the female eggs, or where they're being?
That's what I'm looking. Actually, I don't see any eggs here, but they're probably down further.
Okay.
Usually they're further down.
They protect them at
That's
the bottom.
why I was surprised to see that queen cell up there. Let's go through this here for now. There's a holding spot. Yeah, even there. Let's see. I doubt they'll stay. These are more like ones that are foraging. Most likely. Lots of drones.
One of these boxes, how many bees do you think it could hold?
Each box was approximately 10,000 bees.
10,000 bees in one of these sections of boxes.
Yeah, a good hive, one of these could hold easily 70,000, 80,000 bees.
Wow. And that's holding all of them, or some of them are out? You think that's the total?
Like all of them.
Okay, that's all of them, and then they all come in at night.
Yeah, there might be some eggs there. That's.
There's the queen right there. Oh no, never mind. I got excited.
See all that yellowish there?
Yeah.
That's actually bees in there.
That's all
bees.
Okay.
That's where they cap them, and then after 21 days or 22 days, they hatch.
Okay, and then once they hatch, do they store honey after that?
The queen will usually come around like up here. They might. Usually at the bottom, they'll just kind of queen will come back through, and they'll clean it. Should clean it out. And
so you would never scrape all that off. You leave that leave it alone.
Yep.
And then go to.
Just let them do their thing.
Okay, so they'll have a section of eggs, a section of honey, a section of
Yeah, you'll see some.
How come you didn't want that one?
Swarm.
Is there a queen in that? Or is it
There's
empty?
nothing in there.
Oh, so it's empty. So you can't keep all those queens. That's why you're.
I could. I mean, I could put them in another thing and then let them hatch out. Or I just take this whole thing and stick it in there.
Okay.
But right now, it's just. This is enough for me right now. So that's me and those things going.
Wow, that's amazing.
But I literally had pretty much most of these filled with hives last year. There's a ton of work. Let's see if there's any eggs in there. There's more.
If you could put like bees in a like open barn, would that help protect them in the wintertime, or would that?
Actually doesn't really help them at all.
Okay.
They could keep inside of that hive the inside of like where the queen is, the middle of the cluster. They'll keep it about 92 degrees, and then outside it'll be about 75 degrees of that cluster. So the way they can actually regulate is they cluster together and they use like body heat from each other.
So even on like a 20-degree temperatures in the teens,
well, still be
20 degree, 15 degree Fahrenheit. I see lots of drones.
I think I'm seeing eggs, but
that one really has its head inside.
I just need some light, and I don't like getting any light right now. Most likely, I guess it depends if there's anything in there. Yeah, there's some eggs in there.
So is that big one? Is that a drone or is that a?
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Looks bigger.
The queen, you'll see, it should be mostly on a pretty empty frame, because this I think this is pretty much filled with some either eggs or.
Okay, and this is capped honey.
That's actually brood.
That was brood.
Which is
okay.
actually bees.
That's honey.
Yep.
Okay, on the sides
so you
there.
See the difference, the color?
Oh yeah.
Totally like beigey.
It almost has like a. You kind of lose that octagonal shape after.
I open the cell a little bit and I steal them and kill them.
I swear I'm not allergic to bees.
Yeah, a bunch of them flying around you.
That's alright. I'm not bothered at all. I can hear them. I can hear them all around my head.
Because you're kind of further up this thing.
I am. I probably shouldn't be right there.
That's alright. I'll find it. No biggie. One time I put a fence.
That one is awfully big, but not a queen.
Oh, that's a drone.
Can you repeat that? That was actually really interesting. So if you have PTSD, that
Beekeeper, I should get over
that volume of buzzing is actually more therapeutic.
And supposedly, smelling like the sense within the beehive is supposed to be good for you. They say that most beekeepers live longer than other people that don't do beekeeping.
Hear that, everyone? You live longer if you're a beekeeper.
That's heavy.
Oh, it's dripping like crazy.
Yeah, there's probably some stuff on there. Yep. Alright. Close that one out. Fill that up. They build this out too far. So then it catches on the thing.
Oh, and that's why it rubbed away.
Yeah, that's why all that extra honey there. So I'm assuming I'll start building on that. So let me get closer to the queen.
Look at that.
I'm gonna pull that. It's gonna be a bunch of honey dripping.
It's gonna drip all over. You might get some.
Here.
Might get some brown bears down here. All excited. Not the black bears. The brown bears are gonna come right down. Big grizzlies.
Yeah. See any? starting to build a comb there. You see it starting right here, see the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're starting to build comb out. Maybe I should be putting that one cell back. He's going.
Right.
That's automatic, like in the spring. It's a ritual for them.
What happens if a queen dies in the wintertime?
Probably usually die. Usually. I've actually had one come out of winter with no queen.
Mm-hmm.
As luckily I caught it quick enough to where I got a frame that had eggs in it, stuck it in there, and then they produced a queen. And actually went with washes, one of those by the house.
Wow.
They ended up dying this year. How's that all going? Okay, see how they're kind of like all stuck together?
Yeah.
That's when they're building wax on frames.
Okay. And then it looks like another queen or a drone right there?
See where when it's up here? That's usually a replacement cell. Usually. They want to replace the queen. And actually...
Oh, is that? No. Never mind. Everything looks like a queen.
Actually, you can see... Leave that, especially since it's at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the top. It's at the bottom. It's usually swarm cells. That means they want to swarm. And usually, what happens is, shortly before this other queen hatches, about half your bees will take off with the old bee, old queen, and they'll find their home. How did that queen? There's a bunch of capped cells, so.
You only have one box left to look in. So no queen, so that one right there will probably be the replacement queen.
Yep. I don't hope it's, yeah, actually it's getting darker here. There's a little rim.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably next day or two she'll be hatching.
Oh, so that one's
usually when there's no queen, they pack away the nectar like crazy. Some people actually take the queen out just to produce more honey. I put it in like a small hive and then put it back. Like if I need to, you say I have a small hive and I want to spruce one up. I could take one box, put newspaper, and put holes, and then put a whole box for another hive, stick it on there. And then within a couple of days they'll merge together, but it gives them a chance to get used to the pheromones of the queen.
Okay. And
then they'll all stop there and they'll just kind of work together.
That's beautiful. So that's one you
And
could
then,
definitely harvest.
If you noticed, okay, this here,
That
kind of white. Okay, that's dry capping. And what's dark like this is called wet capping.
What's the difference between the white?
There's not really a whole lot. It's just that there's a little bit of an air gap between the honey and here. As we're here, it's tight against the honey, so that's why it makes it darker.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna leave that one. It's right here, so you know, it's all nice and white.
Oh yeah, you're right.
See with the sun. Let's just go through this one last box real quick. And those royal jelly.
Queen gets royal
That's what
jelly.
produces a queen.
Okay.
The worker bee gets royal jelly for the first, I think, 2-3 days. Sorry.
Where do you find the royal jelly? By the queen the whole time?
You'll kind of see it when I go through these other hives with the queen.
Okay.
You'll see.
You might be able to show me there.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because you'll see like a liquid in there with the egg and the flowers.
Okay.
The other way.
You said these are Italian bees?
And, well, I do were, but now they're pretty much mutts.
Oh, mutts.
They could be pretty much. They could be Italian. They could be Sectra. They could be Buckfast. It's just That's why you see they all look kind of a little different. You don't see like all the same.
Right, a little bit of black and white, a little bit of...
It's hard to tell the difference. A lot of looks so much alike. Because I never like really like okay bought a pure red, which I don't know if this is even true anymore.
Wow.
Nectar.
Is that 100% their comb, or is that a...
Let's see. That's all nectar there.
So they built that from scratch?
Yep.
Because I know you had some, one of those, I guess, engineered ones that's to help assist them.
Yeah, these are actually with the foundation.
This is
actually
built.
This is wax foundation.
Wax foundation. Okay.
And the reason I know that is, see the little wire going through here?
Yes.
Down the bottom. So that's actually what this is. It's wax and it gets wires that kind of gives it some strength.
Okay.
So otherwise, if you use this regular wax without that, go like this, it will want to collapse on you. So
Oh.
actually low down.
Okay.
I added this box just to give some room to bring in nectar. So let's we'll probably just put a couple of these and then put this.
Because I already see some honey in there.
There's growing comb there. This is pretty good, don't we? Have to add an extra box to this one. Drones.
All the drones, there's larvae right there. Are
they
they...
kind of build off the bottom?
Okay.
Usually, if you notice, all that. This is where most of the mice are. Sometimes you can look and you'll see the mice. I don't really see any yet.
You don't see any mites, right?
No.
That's good.
Just see a little tiny little round thing. And get up there. Come on.
So then getting rid of the drones is always good. Because that's all drones, those little ones?
Yep.
Okay. They wouldn't treat the females the same?
These would be the males.
I mean, the females, how can you tell?
Well, drones are these are the males, and these just when they build off the bottom there. It's like I'll show you in this next one. I'm just lucky there be some drone cells on it. Okay. See, like, notice how if you start looking, you see them all usually down here. So they just see them up there, but
this is all females.
It seems like, yep.
And then the drones are built at the
Drones
bottom.
are usually bottom, or they'll stick up real high.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but
It seems like every one of these
here,
they've honey.
You see the little white things in there? It looks like little
yes.
bugs.
Oh yeah.
That's the bees actually being a pupae stage, and
see if I can actually focus it. It's so my
camera
it's not the easiest. Capture it. I can see it, but my camera can't.
Yeah, it's not the easiest for cameras.
But they're all sitting in right here, and they'll seal that up, and then they'll grow and develop.
Yeah, once they get to a bigger stage, which these are really small. I think there's bees here. Freshly laid eggs, and then you see some of the younger pupae. Can you get with the camera this way? With the sun in there?
Oh yeah, I can see them. Yeah, the little white spots are the babies or the.
So you see, like looks like a little piece of rice in there. That's all. They're kind of standing up and then maybe laying down. That's the eggs, fresh eggs.
Wow.
So the queen's probably not too
nearby.
Not too far. Here they're getting a little bigger in size.
Oh yeah.
And
like
so
twice their
probably
size.
within a few more days they'll be capping it. Come on.
And those larvae just eat the little bit of honey that's inside there?
Yeah. So you see like a little bit of a shiny in there. It looks like maybe like nectar. But that's actually royal jelly. And then they get what's called worker jelly. Which doesn't have, it has some whatever the worker bees produce the royal jelly through their head or something. I can't remember how that actually works. And they'll put it in there. Like see all that, that kind of the green stuff. There's probably some real jelly in there.
Shiny, yeah.
Kind of like, see how it's like a little shiny where the larva is?
Yeah.
That's real jelly.
Oh wow, that is really colorful. It's just a rainbow of.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
You see it? See the little cluster on the bottom there?
Yeah.
They're actually going to try and build wax. That's how they do it. They pass. Actually, they build wax flakes. It's on the abdomen. I'm trying to see if I can spot one with a custom on there. It's usually the younger bees too.
That is so pretty. Those are all the colors I want in my house right now. I'm documenting this exact moment because I am going to have every one of those colors decored in my home. Very therapeutic.
I'll be getting a camera. I don't know how to hang out to a frame. There's nothing like over there. She might be in the brown box.
There are so many bees now.
She should be in the first three. The bottom three, I should say. Bee with a bunch of pollen on his leg.
I haven't seen much of that lately. Only one or two
There's
once in a
one
while.
right there, down the bottom. Come up this way towards me. I don't know if you can see it. It's right now.
Oh yeah, look at all that. There's the pollen. Oh, there he
They
is.
call them pollen pants.
Pollen pants. I keep losing him. He moves so quickly.
Oh, yeah, they move fast.
There he is. Oh, now he's on the other side.
You get a virgin queen before she gets mated. Man, they're like got tennis shoes on. Man, they run. They're hard to spot. They're running so fast. So pollen. Ooh. Ouch.
Uh-oh, through the pants? Oh, is he going? Are they going in?
There, but those pickers too.
Oh yeah, they got me earlier. I knew right away it was
Sometimes
prickers.
they try to get you through your pants, but they can't reach far enough. So you feel like the little prick a little bit, and that's it.
Right. I just felt the prickers, of the stinging needle or whatever that is behind me. Thickets.
Okay, let's see how this looks all wet.
Mm-hmm.
That's bee bread.
Bee bread. Can
So
you eat
that's
that?
for long term. Yeah. So that's more like for long term.
Super shiny,
storage.
super rainbowy. Can I try and get the sunny side of that? Look how, wow. So rainbowy. I'm just trying to get a close up. Take a look at that. Reds, yellows, blues, purples.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Box from Poppy.
Pause and take a picture of that. Wow. It literally looks like a church. Like you ever see it's every
stained
color like of stained glass you would ever see at a church. It's the bees version of a Vatican. Oh. Beautiful colors.
That's
Wow.
thankful.
Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Oh, how pretty is that? These are the exact colors I want in my home. I said that earlier, but I'm going to say it again. That is gorgeous.
Sometimes it dries them up in front.
Yeah, I was standing in the front a lot, so that...
Sometimes they go like this and they'll be on the front landing. I'm like, don't go there and they just fall up there.
All right, last chance. Let's see our queen bee. I'm going to try and stay away from the center, the front. I'm upsetting them right now by being at the front of the hive. And you said that's holding that together is actually pine sap.
Yep.
They pick up pine sap to seal the edges.
They bring it just like the same way as they do the pollen. If I know that.
I'm going to come around to your side so I'm less bothersome. That last hive was so pretty. I'm still obsessed with seeing
the
it.
bottom and look up for tusing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how they're building the wax plant.
Wow, they're working together like in a cluster of like 50 of them.
Basically, it's a big organization of everyone working together.
Organized chaos.
Basically. And a lot of people think, okay, the queen is what roosts the, or like dictate stuff. It's not really that. It's not really true. The actual workers determine.
The people decide, not the leader.
Oh, there's one with the orange. How they go?
Orange?
There's one right there. Oh, orange pollen.
Oh, little pollen, yeah. Oh, I see it. Yeah.
It's not a lot of it, but a little orange. You're seeing with that. You're seeing with. Okay, that's much more. Alright, let's see my queen.
Wow, some of them look like they don't even have eyes. That one right there has like everyone has like black eyes. That one's all white right there.
Oh yeah. This is one of the newer bees, that's why.
It's a what bee?
That's a newer, like a baby bee.
Oh, baby bee.
Yeah.
Okay, so their eyes aren't fully developed.
They have to, I think they have more hair or something.
Or develop more hair, okay.
And then eventually they plant something off and it'll change to a different color on that nice string. Come on, bee. Come on, Queenie. Where are you? I see eggs and stuff. I think there's eggs in there. That looks like it.
This is one sneaky queen.
Should be down here. A lot of baby bees in here, man.
There's that
There's
rainbow.
a lot of them hatching.
That's great.
This thing's expanding like crazy. So these will actually be like nursery bees, the small
Wow,
ones.
that one's...
So they'll actually take care of all the bees in the nursery area. And they're actually the ones that build a comb too when they're after like 4 or 5 days old. Alright, I'm seeing a queen there.
Yeah,
How
they're...
dirty. Yeah, you'll see them kind of hanging all down.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I wish I could they start doing their dance. Actually, they sort of doing it a little bit. They'll go up and down, like a country dance or something like that.
Finally got the queen. Here she comes.
See how the thorax is kind of bald.
Oh yeah, she's huge.
That's a nice size one.
She's going around. She's hiding. And there she is.
Okay. Yeah, she's flipping her wings.
Oh, she's not happy.
She's like, hey, I'm trying to hide from you.
Keep me out of the light. There she is. Big one right there.
That's a nice queen. I like when they're a little darker, they seem to be better queens too.
And she's hiding. Alright, Queenie. Sorry.
Let's go through the last couple of frames and the coats. You got a queen.
Alright, I had to see this again. That was really pretty.
See the brand new comb?
Yeah, and then
like.
if you turn the other side.
Either be yellow or it'd be like a whitish color.
And turning it back over, look at that, a rainbow of... I'm just slowly panning over each spot.
And then when you kind of come up and get the whole thing, it's just a nice picture frame of...
Oh yeah. I absolutely want stained glass looking just like this, like all my windows. Wow, it's so pretty.